Have you ever looked at your plate and wondered if something as simple as an egg could truly make a difference in your life after 65? Maybe you've been told eggs are dangerous for your heart, or perhaps you've heard they're the perfect food for aging well. It's no wonder so many older adults feel caught in the middle, unsure, hesitant, or even a little anxious about whether they're making the right choice at breakfast. Today, we're going to clear up that confusion once and for all. Welcome to this special guide created just for you if you care about staying sharp, strong, and independent well into your golden years. Together, we'll crack open the real story behind eggs, what's actually inside them, how they impact your muscles, your memory, your eyes, and yes, your cholesterol. You'll discover why one humble egg holds an incredible concentration of nutrients that your aging body craves, like high-quality protein to fight muscle loss, choline to keep your mind clear, and antioxidants to protect your vision. We'll explore how eating eggs can help you heal faster, balance better, and maybe even feel a little more like your old self again. Most importantly, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how many eggs are safe for you, how to cook them for maximum benefit, and how to pair them with other foods so your next meal truly becomes a form of everyday medicine. So go ahead, get comfortable, maybe pour yourself a cup of tea, and stay with us. If you find even one insight here that helps you live stronger and smarter, please subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on the simple steps that can change your health and your life. Eggs, the underestimated everyday food that could strengthen your body and mind. Now that we've explored how your diet choices can profoundly shape your health, after 65, not just for your own well-being, but for the peace of mind of everyone who cares about you, let's turn our attention to something surprisingly ordinary. Because what if I told you that one of the simplest, most overlooked secrets to protecting your muscles, mind, and even your independence is probably already waiting for you in the fridge? I'm talking about eggs. Yes, those humble, familiar eggs you might crack open for breakfast or slice into a salad. But here's why, after 60, they're far more than a simple meal. Studies consistently show that regularly eating eggs can be one of the easiest, most cost-effective ways to defend against the hidden threats of aging. Consider this: after the age of 60, we begin losing muscle mass at a rate of up to 1% per year. A slow fade that can lead to frailty, dangerous falls, and slower recovery from illness. That's why high-quality protein is critical, and eggs deliver 6 to 7 grams of complete protein per serving, with all the essential amino acids your muscles crave to stay strong. Research from the National Institute on Aging shows that older adults who maintain higher protein intake enjoy better balance, fewer falls, and heal more quickly. Why else should you reach for eggs? They're packed with choline, a little-known nutrient that nourishes memory and brain function, along with lutein and zeaxanthin, powerful antioxidants that protect aging eyes from macular degeneration. And unlike many foods, eggs make these nutrients highly bioavailable, meaning your body can easily absorb and use them. So what does this mean for you? It means that each time you crack an egg, you're not just preparing a meal. You're investing in steadier steps, sharper thinking, and a body more resilient to the quiet challenges of aging. Why eggs are a secret ally for your brain and memory, especially after 65. After understanding how essential eggs are for safeguarding your muscles and physical strength, it's only natural to wonder, could something so simple also protect what matters even more, your mind? As it turns out, the same humble egg that helps keep you steady on your feet also nourishes your brain in remarkable, often overlooked ways. Let's start with choline, one of the egg's most profound gifts, and perhaps the most underappreciated nutrient for older adults. Choline acts as the building block for acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter that your brain uses to form and retrieve memories, stay focused, and keep mood steady. Without enough choline, these vital communication lines in your brain start to weaken, which can show up as forgetfulness, mental fog, or even early signs of cognitive decline. Disturbingly, studies suggest that over 90% of Americans, including the vast majority of seniors, fail to get enough choline. Just one egg, however, supplies nearly 30% of your daily need, making it an incredibly efficient way to feed your brain exactly what it's craving. But the benefits don't stop there. Egg yolks are rich in lutein, a yellow antioxidant that most people only associate with eye health. Yet research from the University of Illinois has revealed that lutein also accumulates in areas of the brain linked to memory and learning. In older adults, higher lutein levels have been tied to better cognitive performance, faster mental processing, and even less brain shrinkage over time. And because lutein from eggs is wrapped in natural fats, it's 3 times more bioavailable than from vegetables like spinach, meaning your brain can actually put it to work. Then there's vitamin B12, abundantly found in eggs, which plays a critical role in protecting nerve fibers and helping your brain produce energy. As we age, our stomachs produce less acid, making it harder to extract B12 from food, a deficiency that can lead to memory lapses, mood swings, and even numbness or tingling. Including eggs regularly offers a simple safeguard, so when you think about cracking an egg, don't just see it as breakfast. See it as a quiet but powerful ritual to nurture your memory, protect your nerves, and keep your mind vibrant, helping ensure that your golden years are not only stronger, but also clearer, sharper, and filled with moments you'll cherish and remember. Eggs, your eyes, and the hidden nutrients that defend your vision and immune strength. If we've already uncovered how eggs help preserve your muscles and protect your precious memories, it might surprise you to learn they also safeguard another gift many of us take for granted: your eyesight. Just think about how essential your vision is for living independently. Reading a grandchild's card, driving to the store, recognizing a friend's smile across the room. As we move past 60, the risk of developing conditions like macular degeneration and cataracts rises sharply, threatening not just our vision, but the freedom and joy it allows. Here's where the humble egg shines yet again. Egg yolks are a rich source of lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 powerful carotenoids that concentrate in the retina, where they act like natural sunglasses. They help filter out harmful blue light from screens, and sunlight reduce inflammation in delicate eye tissues, and protect against oxidative stress, one of the main culprits behind age-related vision loss. What's even more compelling is that the lutein found in eggs is significantly more bioavailable than the lutein in leafy greens, meaning your body can absorb and use it more efficiently. A study published in Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who ate eggs 4 to 6 times a week not only boosted their blood levels of lutein, but also experienced better contrast sensitivity, which is crucial for things like night driving or reading fine print. But your eyes aren't the only beneficiaries. Eggs also bolster your immune system, which naturally weakens with age. They're packed with selenium, a trace mineral that acts like a microscopic shield, protecting your cells from damage and reducing chronic inflammation linked to diseases like cancer and heart trouble. Vitamin D found in eggs further strengthens immune defenses and helps regulate mood, while smaller amounts of zinc assist in wound healing and immune communication. And let's not overlook the high-quality protein eggs offer. It's not just good for muscles. It plays a direct role in producing antibodies and white blood cells, your body's front line against infection. Research highlighted in Frontiers in Immunology shows that older adults who maintain adequate protein intake have dramatically better outcomes when fighting off respiratory illnesses. So the next time you prepare an egg, remember you're doing far more than filling your plate. You're nurturing clearer sight, a steadier mood, and a stronger defense against life's hidden health threats. It's a small act with a profound ripple effect, making each bite a quiet investment in seeing, savoring, and fully living every day ahead. Eggs and heart health. Clearing up the cholesterol confusion and embracing a smarter plate. Now that we've seen how eggs can sharpen your memory, protect your vision, and even fortify your immune system. It's time to address the one fear that's likely been planted in your mind for decades: cholesterol. After all, for years, older adults were warned to steer clear of eggs to protect their hearts. Maybe your doctor once advised you to cut back, or perhaps you've hesitated at the breakfast table, torn between enjoying an egg and worrying about your arteries. But here's where modern science brings truly liberating news. Large-scale studies, including one that followed over 3 million people, published in the British Medical Journal, found no significant link between eating eggs and increased risk of heart disease or stroke in the general population. The reason is surprisingly simple. The cholesterol in your food doesn't automatically become the cholesterol clogging your arteries. Your liver actually adjusts by making less cholesterol when you eat more of it, keeping your blood levels relatively balanced. That means for most healthy older adults, enjoying up to 1 egg per day is not just safe, it's beneficial. Supplying a wealth of nutrients that support everything from heart function to circulation. Even if you're managing high cholesterol or diabetes, eggs aren't automatically off the table. Instead, it's about moderation and the company they keep. Think about a typical breakfast that's gotten eggs. A bad name: fried eggs in butter with bacon and white toast. The real villains there are the saturated fats and refined carbs, which spike LDL, bad cholesterol, and drive inflammation. Swap that plate for poached eggs on whole grain toast, topped with avocado or paired with sautéed spinach, and you've transformed breakfast into a heart-supporting powerhouse. For those with diabetes or a history of heart disease, research suggests aiming for 3 to 4 whole eggs a week, while adding in egg whites for extra protein, without the extra yolk cholesterol. And when possible, choose omega-3 enriched eggs, which deliver heart-loving fats that help lower triglycerides and reduce artery inflammation. So instead of fearing eggs, embrace them with a thoughtful eye. Remember, it's not just how many eggs you eat, but what surrounds them on your plate. By pairing them with vegetables, healthy fats, and whole grains, each egg becomes more than food. It becomes a gentle daily strategy for nurturing not only your memory and eyes, but also the very rhythm of your heart, eggs, and emotional well-being. How this humble food can steady your mood and keep your spirits bright. After discovering how eggs support your heart, clearing up decades of cholesterol confusion, and showing you how to build a smarter, more protective plate, it's worth pausing to appreciate one final, deeply personal benefit. Beyond muscles, memory, vision, and even cardiovascular health, eggs quietly nurture something just as vital: your emotional balance and resilience. Because as we age, it's not only our bodies that face subtle shifts. Mood changes, irritability, lingering fatigue, and even bouts of anxiety or low spirits can become more common, sometimes slipping in so gradually we hardly notice until they weigh heavily on our days. This is where eggs, so small, so simple, play a beautifully understated role. It starts with the protein. By helping regulate your blood sugar, eggs keep your energy steady and prevent the sudden dips that can leave you feeling edgy or drained. Instead of riding a roller coaster of highs and crashes, you maintain a calm, stable fuel supply that supports a more even mood throughout the day. Then there's choline, the same nutrient we explored for brain sharpness, which also helps build neurotransmitters like serotonin, often called the feel-good chemical. Low choline levels have been linked to increased risk of anxiety and depression, while adequate intake supports clearer thinking and emotional steadiness. Add in vitamin B12, abundantly present in eggs, which safeguards nerve health and plays a key role in producing brain chemicals that influence mood. Many older adults unknowingly fall short on B12 due to reduced stomach acid, leading to subtle signs like forgetfulness, sadness, or unexplained irritability. Including eggs regularly helps shore up this critical gap, offering gentle day-by-day protection. And don't forget vitamin D found in enriched eggs. This sunshine nutrient is closely tied to mood regulation, with deficiency often linked to higher rates of seasonal depression and general low mood, a concern especially for those who spend more time indoors. Research in the Nutrients Journal found that older adults with balanced levels of these nutrients reported less anxiety, better sleep, and greater emotional resilience. So while eggs aren't a substitute for therapy or deeper mental health care, they are a profoundly supportive tool, nourishing the mind in ways we can feel, but may not always see. So the next time you prepare eggs, know you're doing more than feeding your body. You're gently fortifying your mood, your outlook, and your capacity to greet each day with steadier joy, a quiet act of self-care that ripples far beyond the plate. Eggs as your cellular bodyguards. The quiet defense against aging and everyday stress. Now that we've explored how eggs can calm your mood, steady your energy, and even support emotional resilience, it's time to turn inward. Right down to your smallest building blocks. Because beyond their power to shape how you move, think, and feel, eggs also serve as guardians on a microscopic level, shielding your cells from the relentless wear and tear of time. Every day, your body's trillions of cells are under silent attack by unstable molecules called free radicals, which are generated by stress pollution processed foods and simply by living. Left unchecked, they trigger oxidative stress, a hidden process that accelerates aging, fuels chronic inflammation, and raises your risk for diseases like cancer, heart problems, and even neurodegeneration. This might sound frightening, but here's where the humble egg quietly shines again. Eggs are rich in selenium, a trace mineral that acts like a molecular bodyguard, neutralizing those dangerous free radicals before they can damage your DNA or inflame your tissues. Just one egg delivers about 20% of your daily selenium needs, making it one of the easiest ways to fortify your cellular defenses. They also contain modest amounts of vitamin E, another powerful antioxidant that protects cell membranes, keeping your skin, eyes, and brain tissues healthier for longer. And then there's iodine, essential for thyroid function, which regulates metabolism and energy use, something that often slows with age. Eggs even provide biotin, supporting healthy hair, nails, and skin, adding to that sense of vitality we all cherish. But the protection goes deeper still. Eggs include a naturally occurring compound called lecithin, which helps emulsify fats, improving how your body transports cholesterol and supporting liver health. This gentle process can help keep your arteries clearer and your digestion smoother, working quietly in the background to maintain balance. So while we often think of anti-aging in terms of expensive serums or supplements, the simple act of enjoying eggs with all their layered nutrients becomes a profound kind of daily maintenance. You're not just eating to satisfy hunger. You're actively slowing cellular damage, lowering inflammation, and giving your body the tools it needs to repair itself from the inside out. In this way, each egg isn't just breakfast. It's a small but mighty investment in thriving, not merely surviving, as you gracefully continue your journey through life's later chapters. So, as we bring this journey full circle, take a quiet moment to truly reflect on what you've just discovered. That small egg waiting in your fridge isn't simply a humble breakfast option. It's a powerhouse of protection for your muscles, your mind, your vision, your heart, your mood, and even your very cells. In a world that often tries to sell us complicated health fixes and expensive pills, it's almost poetic that something so modest, so affordable, and so deeply nourishing could make such a profound difference. Imagine each egg not just as food, but as a promise to keep your legs stronger. So you move with confidence, your memory clearer. So you hold on to precious stories, your eyes sharper so you continue to see the faces you love, and your spirit steadier. So joy isn't just an occasional guest, but a daily companion. Because here's the beautiful truth: caring for your body after 65 doesn't have to mean restriction or worry. It can be as simple as preparing an egg, pairing it with colorful vegetables, and knowing that in this small act, you're taking charge of your future, one delicious bite at a time. And remember, you're not on this journey alone. We're here to keep uncovering simple science-backed ways to help you live not just longer, but stronger and happier. If this video gave you even a spark of hope or a new idea to try, please subscribe to our channel. Together, we'll keep finding practical, heartfelt ways to fuel your health. Nurture your independence and celebrate every chapter of your incredible life. One smart, caring choice at a time.